September 11th, 2001, a day that will unfortunately be forever remembered as a day of ultimate horror and terror. The lives of 2,996 innocent men and women were taken from us that day. Osama bin Laden, former leader of Al-Qaeda, a prominent terrorist group in the Middle East, hijacked 3 passenger planes and coordinated the attacks on the Twin Towers in New York and the Pentagon in Washington, D.C. Today we will be discussing about how fortunately my dad, Jorge Mazadra, was almost a victim of this attack. Jorge had a business meeting in the North Tower that day. He was flying to New York from Buenos Aires, Argentina, on United Airlines. His flight was scheduled to land at 6 a.m. Eastern Time. However, due to bad weather, his flight was delayed and arrived at 8:40 a.m. He missed his meeting, the meeting that could have been his last ever meeting. To further explain the events that transpired, we will work on describing the timeline of the events that happened on September 11th. There were 3 passenger planes. Flight 11, carrying 92 people on board, took off from Boston en route to Los Angeles. Flight 175 also took off from Boston and headed to Los Angeles, carrying 65 people. The last plane, Flight 77, took off from Washington, D.C. and headed to Los Angeles, with 64 people on board. At 8:19 a.m., Flight 11 was hijacked. At 8:46 a.m., the hijackers took Flight 11 and crashed the plane into the floors 93 through 99 of the North Tower, killing everyone on board and hundreds in the building. At 9:03, the other group of hijackers took Flight 175 and crashed it into floor 75 through 85 of the South Tower, again causing many casualties. At 9:37 a.m., the third and final plane, Flight 77, crashed the plane into the western side of the Pentagon in Washington, D.C., killing 59 aboard on the plane and 125 military and civilian personnel inside the building. A few hours later, both the towers collapsed. The catastrophic event led to terror and chaos in the streets and the deaths of many individuals. That's my dad's story. Thank you for your time.